Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines, and we're going to have a chat with Oni, who many of the viewers that are following our channel will have seen Oni and seen the incredibly generous things that he's done to help a lot of people who would never have seen that help without him being here. So, Oni, can you give us some of your background, your heritage? I know what you told me, but people who are watching don't know.
Yeah, my name is Oni. I came from North Carolina about a month and a half ago here in the Philippines, and basically I came here to meet you and your wife from the videos I've been watching on YouTube. So yeah, I had a good time here meeting you guys and going around and seeing everything you guys are doing, of course through all the other, you know, loving and giving people that are, you know, supporting all these. Yeah, it was nice seeing all the houses you guys built and all
well,
these
let's
families.
retrace our steps and say, Oni is not Oni, is not a usual name. What's your heritage?
Oh, my family's from Romania. They came with 9 children in U.S. in about 1982. Then my brother and me were born. I'm the youngest of 11. But yeah, we migrated from Romania and U.S. 30 plus years ago. And yeah.
So you've been watching the videos that we put out
for about 6-7 months now.
Right, and you're very strong on your Christian faith.
Sure, of course, yeah.
Is that part of your family?
Yeah, I grew up in a Christian family. My father's preaching in church.
Oh, your father was a preacher.
Yeah, he's still preaching to this day, you know.
Does he use?
Mostly went to a Baptist church, but
right.
any Christian.
Is it his church that he preaches in?
No, it's different churches. Even if he visits some churches, they will put him to speak. But yeah, thank God I was blessed to be born in a Christian family and, you know, try to live for the Lord every day.
We got our usual thing is that when we're given a gift, we pass the gift on from the people that send us gifts in order to be able to help people. We get those people to thank, and you would never accept the thank for yourself.
Well, I believe that everything I have is from God. It's not mine, it's God's. So I have to manage the money and everything God gave me how He wants it, and just passing it on. He's giving it to me, I'm giving it to other people.
Right. So really, the way that you believe is not so unlike what Beth says. She describes that as being a channel for the blessings that God has given us. Is that about how it works for you too?
That's about how it is, yeah.
Right. So how long have you been here?
I think it's been in Philippines?
No, in the Philippines.
Yeah, it's about already 7 weeks already.
So you've been here for 7 weeks?
Yes, 7 weeks already.
And you're going to be here for a further?
Possibly a few more weeks, maybe in Cebu. I was already in Manila and Davao City, and might stay in Cebu a few more weeks.
So you were saying about the youth?
Yeah, that was about a few hours from Davao City. It was just a youth camp I was at, which I enjoyed, you know. With the...
So did you stay at the camp?
Yeah, I stayed there a few nights. Wasn't there for the full week, but it was a few nights.
So that was as an observer, or did you take part?
Yeah, observer. No, just observer.
So you said your father is a preacher. Do you?
Yes.
Do you speak?
No, I not really. Just everybody has a different gift from God, so
Right.
we all do what
Yes, we
we're
talked
good
about
at.
that,
Yeah,
didn't we?
yeah. I don't really speak.
All right. So your impressions here, you actually started to say what your impressions are of where we live.
Yeah, beautiful, peaceful area. Yeah, it was a blessing to have the guest house you built here. It was a good experience. Just
basic camping out in the guest house, isn't it?
Basically like camping.
We know that.
Yeah, it's been great. You guys been very hospitable. Just the road to get here is a extreme. I haven't been off-roading before. The road is pretty, it's an experience driving up here, but we survived for 4 days.
So what's your prediction on how long our truck will last?
I don't know, hopefully another week or two if you pray hard. Or a month. Yeah, it's quite a challenge you got, but...
Yeah. A lot of people try to educate me on how to drive that road. What would your suggestion be?
I don't know, it just needs major excavating, and if you can put some gravel down or something, it needs some work done to the road.
It really doesn't.
Pretty much.
The conditions of driving on the condition of the road and how steep the hills are, especially the last part up to the house, it doesn't really come across on video, does it?
Yeah, no.
You really have to experience that, don't you?
Yeah, driving on it.
And you've been lucky; it hasn't rained. Yeah. So when it's raining, it's like ice, especially going down there.
Wow.
Yeah. So you went and you looked at the houses that we built, and you saw the people that we'd helped. What was your impression there?
Yeah, it was really nice to see. It's a great thing that you and all these other people are doing. It's really, I enjoyed seeing it, and hopefully this can continue. And
Yes.
yeah, it's a big blessing. You guys
And
are-
was it how you imagined it was going to be? I mean, you've seen the videos, so you've seen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, some of the houses, once you're in it, it's pretty different too. Some of them are pretty much, looks like a heavy wind can knock them down. The old houses, the ones
Yes.
that you're planning to do in the future are
Yes.
really,
That's
but
the
yeah,
two rag houses,
yeah, I think the ones, yeah, I've been in a few.
and it's especially heartbreaking, isn't it,
Yeah,
to see how
yeah.
those people are living.
Yeah, it
And
is.
what's your impression about helping people, as opposed to someone always comes up with a suggestion? Well, you know, the old saying of it's better to teach a man to fish rather than give him a fish. What?
Well, I think that, you know, especially if you're a Christian, we're all called to, you know, help the poor. Like Jesus said in the Bible, the poor is always going to be with you. We have to, as Christians, to help them as much as possible, as we can, especially the orphans and the widows. So yeah, I think that's something that everybody should do, and
Yes.
probably everybody should come in this country or a country like this and see it in real life. People from US or UK and stuff like that, everybody should come and experience it hands-on, and at least once in their lifetime. It'd be good for them. Then they wouldn't take advantage of the life they're living
They wouldn't take it for granted.
for granted. Yeah,
other
every
words.
day. Yeah,
Yeah. No.
It's a lot more poverty here.
I mean,
Lot
here,
more need.
when people say they don't have any money,
Yeah,
they really mean
Really mean
they
it,
don't
yeah.
have any money.
yeah, yeah.
And it really is,
Sure.
the poverty really is something else.
It is. Yeah, we just keep praying, and hopefully more people can come and see it for themselves, or continue to do what they're doing through you guys, and
Right.
do what we can.
Well, one of the main reasons we made the guest house was so that people could come and actually have a hands-on, face-to-face experience.
Yeah, that's great.
So did it change you at all?
I'm sure, yeah, after I go home, I'm going to be a lot more thankful and try not to take things for granted. And yeah, sure, it's been a great experience, especially here in the province in Bohol. And that's where the real poverty is. The city is very sad too, like Manila. You got street kids and all that also, but yeah, this has also been a
Yeah,
great
because
experience.
the poverty here is quite different to the poverty
City.
in Manila, isn't
Yeah,
it? I
yeah,
mean,
it
you have
is.
the here, people are living in quite idyllic surroundings, like the families that we visited this morning that are right on top of a hill with $1 million view, but they're living with very, very little.
Yeah.
All of those children that we saw today, some of them in rags, well, we'll be going back to help those people.
Good.
Now, in the Bible it says that if you do charitable acts, you should do it anonymously, in secret.
Yeah, sure. That's why
And yet, all that we have done in the 6 months that we've done it has been because we've taken advantage of the internet and we've showed people doing what we do. And that in exactly the same, what exactly has happened with you and contributing so that we were able to go and do those charitable acts that we did of getting food. Someone else has already said, I would like to do this with money that I will send. And they said, I'm not a rich person, but I think that I could help to at least do this for some families. So showing what you have done has made a great deal of difference, and yet it's not biblically authentic.
Yeah, true. But like you said, you put it on the internet, then more people can get involved. That's the reason why you make it public, not to try to boast of what you're doing, because it's really, you're just the middleman there.
Yes. So as a result of your visit here, Arnie, is there anything that you would specifically like to say? An impression, a message?
Yeah, it's been a great impression, great time with you guys. Keep you in my prayers, and I just pray that, everybody in the world is going to continue to do what we have to do, and hopefully you guys can help more people, and also, spread the word of God, and that's important to do also. So hopefully God will keep you guys with strong health, and you guys can keep doing it for many years.
Okay, well, we'll hope so too.
God bless.
Thanks, Arnie. This is a foreigner in the Philippines, and this has been Oni, and we'd like to say bye for now.